Does that make sense?
Yes, and I just hit.
Okay.
I hit start streaming
All right.
and recording. Okay.
There's no first button. I'm so excited.
It's fine. It's fine.
Why is it? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna just say first. I'm gonna scoop of peanut butter before we begin.
You are first. Okay.
Before say but and sound alerts. All right.
Yeah. Well, I need to fix that. The sound alerts one.
Oh, I feel like it. Sound alerts are just being dumb.
Oh no, it's just I haven't put the browser source in yet.
No, shh. It's not your fault. It's never your fault. You have to blame everything else around you.
That seems healthy.
I know, it is very healthy.
Yeah. Absolve yourself of any responsibility.
At least when it comes to streaming stuff.
Okay, fine. Sure. You know that. Okay, fair. Fine. All right. It's already streaming, but let's go into introductions, I guess. Or...
Okay.
All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another stream episode of 2BitTales, where it's basically a podcast about storytelling and also hopefully improvise live storytelling. And for today, my guest is Laura. If you want to do an introduction of yourself.
Do I go?
Yeah.
I didn't want to go
yes,
over
because I said you for an introduction. I was like,
yeah, but then you got like a resub right at the same time, so I wanted to see if you said like thank you first. I didn't want to interrupt you, you know, Mr. Streamer.
Okay, fine. I was gonna wait until your introduction and then do.
Oh no, say thank
you. Okay. Hi, Jua. Thank you for the sub.
Thank you, Jua.
I hope you're having a good day off. And thanks for stopping by. And yeah, well, is there a different badge for 3 months? There will be. It's just I've commissioned way too much stuff right now. It's hard to juggle everything. I promise it's gonna happen.
Wait, but they're founders, so they have to take off their founders.
Oh yeah.
To show the different sub badges.
I forgot. Yeah, that's a thing.
Okay. Do I introduce myself now?
Yes, because now also Jill is asking. She's saying how cute you are. And she's,
oh my goodness, you're cute, bro. Anyways, hi, my name is Laura the Explorer, or just Laura. Do you want like in-depth introduction or just like stop it at that?
Whatever you feel comfortable with. It could be like what you are as a VTuber or whatever you feel comfortable with.
Okay, so I like to say I'm a fake VTuber because I don't know anything about VTubing. I'm just a person behind a character, and there is no character. It's just the anime character, like drawn. Anyways, but my name is, I'm an explorer. Like it's lost 24/7, but people seem to think I'm a peanut butter and jelly dog, and I yell a lot and I talk a lot.
And you know what? It's fine because you make your own definition of what a VTuber is, because I don't like categorizing VTubers having to be one thing because that's boring.
I mean, I agree. It's just like, okay, so I don't want to ramble. Should I ramble? Is it okay if I ramble?
You're the guest. The whole point is if you talk. Yeah.
So whenever I became a VTuber, I didn't know anyone in the VTuber community. I just said, hey, I want a way to express myself, but I don't want to show my face, and I think anime characters are cool. And then I became a VTuber.
Yeah, that's a valid reason. Also, Drew was asking if it's supposed to rhyme or your name with Dora. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Laura the Explorer, Dora the Explorer. I'm the better version of her, okay? That's all.
I'm not gonna argue with that.
You better not.
I'm not. Okay. 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 Well, fine. Anyways, so as today's guest, yeah, Laura, some people have PNG just for like an app. Yeah, because some people say their VTubers also just themselves. It's not like there's a quote unquote gimmick or theme to it. So
no, yeah, for sure. I didn't know that. And then I started meeting people, but then the first people I met in the VTubing community were people that actually knew about the VTubing community. You know what I mean? And then I was like, what the hell is an Oshi, Mark? What the hell is an Oshi? What the hell is everything? And then, yeah, I didn't know. And I know there's like some people that are like really just themselves. And I love that. I love the people that are like, no hate to people that like play characters. But when people play characters even off stream, I feel like I can't build a relationship with them.
well, yeah, that's I'd say it's cringe because it's like, look, you're not performing for people. Just stop.
Like I get it if you want to, but when it steers too much from yourself, that's when I personally don't like it.
Well, I get that, and like, my VTuber is an extension of myself, but I just mean that like trying to be 24/7, like if like why are you trying to method act? We're just playing video games and stuff.
Yeah, I get that.
Regular speaking is halfway yelling. Oh.
Oh. I mean, I can talk normally.
Jua seems to like it. I think you two would get along because you two are both very high energy.
Yippee! Okay. What stories we telling today?
Okay. Yeah. So as the guest, Laura gets to choose if we just talk about storytelling or if there's a theme or anything else, and it seemed like she wanted to go with a theme of end of summer, and I suggested a few to her. I don't know if you picked one yet, or if you're still gonna flip a coin, or if you want, I can try suggesting more.
Let me look at them again. See, the thing is, I just started school again, so I'm really sad that I no longer have any sort of summer vacation, and yeah.
Right.
That's it. All right.
I can also read them off just so if you're unsure.
No. Okay.
I'm not sure which one you're looking or reading at, but okay. Like I said, I can also suggest more of them.
End of the world.
Oh. Okay, that's not what I was thinking when you went end of summer and you're like you're going back to school.
Well, you said maybe the end of the summer is an end of the world where the weather is changing.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
That's how I feel. I feel like it's the end of the world.
Okay. Fine. Sure.
Also, Jua, I'd like to mention I didn't have an entire summer vacation. I work a 9 to 5, but I also study. Well, I work an 8 to 5.
The struggle.
But I also study, so now it's more like, oh, I'm gonna come home and do schoolwork after doing normal work. But yeah.
Okay.
That's all.
Yeah. So basically, what was it? Laura was suggested the end of summer, so then I suggested a few things. There was a few like coming of age things because end of summer and stuff like that, but then I also did some wordplay and stuff. So end of summer was literally the last summer, and so instead of global warming, the sun is failing and everything's freezing over.
I like that. Well, I don't like that, but I think it's an interesting story.
Yeah, there was also the idea of a girl named Summer dead, and maybe she has to find her own killer or something.
Wait, no, do that one instead. I like murder mysteries. I think. Yeah. Oh wait, but that was after I didn't finish reading.
Do you want that one? Because it was a little further down after you said I'll flip a coin on stream.
I want the girl named Sora. Sora?
Okay, her name's now Sora Summer.
No, her name's Summer.
Okay, fine. We're doing the end of summer. Who done it?
All right, end of summer. Who done it? Okay. Also,
because because we're basically doing this by the seat of our pants. Laura, you're free to jump in if you want to play characters, say something happens, that kind of thing, or yeah, play characters, anything like that, or you could just be listening and reacting, and then I can play off that too. It's whatever you feel comfortable. You could theoretically do both. It's just whatever.
Okay, I want to help somehow.
Okay. Just yeah, when it feels right, and you feel like there's a good space for you to join in, just jump in. And if
Okie
there's a little bit of talking over, well, that happens in any collab, so that's fine.
okay.
Yeah. After normal work, my brain is goo. Yep, I feel that, but also I want to try and make this into a thing instead of working a 9 to 5, because okay, give me a sec. I'm gonna drink some water and then we'll get going.
I'll drink some water too.
Yeah, because there's gonna be a lot of talking, at least on my part.
I'm used to a lot of talking. Do you do vocal warm-ups before you like these sort of streams?
I should start doing that, but I haven't had it where talking a lot doesn't wear out my voice too much. It's more if I try and do voices that aren't in my usual vocal range. That's when it starts to strain myself, because I'm not familiar with how to properly do that.
Yeah.
So great, I picked a female character to try and voice the whole time, but it'll be fine.
No, you can like what if Summer's a guy?
Do you want it to be a guy? I could. It's fine. Either is fine.
No, we're not gonna strain your voice. If you're gonna be Summer,
I could also.
know?
It's also. I could also just
Summer
do.
should be just read in your voice. Like,
Okay, yeah,
told
sure.
in your voice, you know?
Yeah. Well, look.
Or you're like telling it in third person, you know? And you're like, Summer said this. You know?
Yes. I know what you're talking about.
I don't know. I just don't want you to like strain your voice, bro. Especially.
Well, I'm not working the weekend, so if it's a little tired, it's fine. But so we'll. If it feels like it's too much, then I'll say something, because I've had it in streams where I'm streaming where I try and do all the voices and then I just stop halfway through because I'm like, okay, my voice is done. We're not gonna do that anymore. So I know my own limits, and I'll call it if I need to.
Okay.
I would love to have a chaotic game with Laura. Well, baby, if if the two of you are comfortable, maybe we can figure something out.
You gotta find me like a free time.
That's why I said maybe.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Anyways, I won't think about it. Anyways, tell me a story.
All right. We start the story in typical fashion, where it's a rainy day. The sound of lightning and thunder is crashing against the entire city as it echoes, and everyone is busy trying to get inside, so no one notices as the flashes of lightning show a dead body in an alleyway, where we see the dead body just has its mouth open with a look of not pain but just shock. And for a moment we see the raindrops stopping to...
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. I wasn't sure if you were just reacting or if you want to try and...
Raindrop. Drop.
You're fine. Look, the whole point is if you do what you do to make this experience uniquely you, because the whole point is to make the stories be a thing where it's not just because it's improvised that makes it one of a kind. It's also the fact that you're the guest, so whatever you do is going to be unique to you.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll just have to feel it out, the rhythm and pacing, so it's fine. the raindrops are hitting the body at first, and at first it looks like the raindrops are wiping away the blood, and replacing it to look like the body is crying. And after a while, the rain stops hitting the body, and we see that a hooded figure is holding an umbrella over it. And as we see the figure get closer to the body, it actually starts to kick the body. And we, as you see the body getting kicked, you actually see a skeletal foot.
A skeletal foot?
Yes.
Wait, what season are we in? Make it Halloween, so it's like it's October.
October, okay.
So is it actually a skeleton foot, or is it a costume?
Well, let's see as what happens. No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, if we're gonna do Halloween, then we'll also say that the decorations were scattered about, and
No, it's fine. You pick the season. I'm just listening.
I said you could change things up. I'm just
No. I just thought okay, it seems like it's gonna get spooky, and then I was talking about Halloween today, and I got excited for Halloween.
Why are you stopping me from saying no? Your idea is valid. Let's go with it.
Okay, fine.
Oh my God. I love how I took the Discord audio like half, and you're still getting.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
No, I'm saying it's funny, and also I'm pointing it out because also Jewett loves your energy, so it's fine.
Honestly, I'm so far away from my mic.
You're fine.
No, and I'm still loud. That's what I'm saying. I'm so far from my mic. I'm over an arm's distance away from my mic. And
look, I would rather have this than someone. I can't. I have to jack up the audio to 200% because they're not loud enough.
Yeah, I agree.
And we get to the hooded figure Bean ETV. Thank you for the follow.
He's the hooded figure? Sorry. He's a rat.
Wait, what?
Bean is a rat.
Okay.
Like, he's literally a rat.
He's literally a rat. Okay.
Sorry.
Why? You're fine. I was gonna say the hooded figure. We see from the shadows of underneath the hood, smoke come out as it's smoking a cigarette, and as it pulls the cigarette away from the shadow where the mouth would be, we also see a skeletal hand, and but still matching the audio. Okay. Pulling away from its hand and going, look, I don't got all day. Just get up already.
Is this the Reaper? A Reaper?
Maybe. And as we see, we then pan down back to Summer, and look, I'm just gonna make it a female at this point. Summer, from the shocked expression, she rises up, but as if she is just waking up and yawning and stretching. And we see her stretching, but she's not in her physical form, but as a ghost. And as she's looking around, she slowly coming to her senses, and what, who are, what's going on? And the skeletal figure just sighs and goes, not another person who doesn't know what's going on. And the figure then pulls from inside his robe a pamphlet, and the pamphlet says, "So you died. Here's what happened," or "Here's what your future looks like." And it has what looks like those overly those commercials where you see people smiling way too hard for usually like what's it called, medication commercials, where it's like, I used to deal with these issues but now I'm better.
Oh no.
But it's also next to the Grim Reaper, who's somehow being able to smile with just having a skull. And as Summer is looking at the pamphlet and back at the hooded figure, we see him pull down the hood, and you see him what looks like him rolling his eyes, going, yes, it's me, big surprise. And as she's comparing the two, she sees that the version in the pamphlet looks way more excited and happy, and like it looks like a pristine skeleton versus the Grim Reaper's version that we see, who's like a yellowed skeleton, and looks like there's been wear and tear and like cracks on his bones. And maybe some of the smoke and cigarettes have also caused the bones to lose their shine and whiten and discoloration. And we see that Summer's going, wait, what? No, this must be some mistake. I'm way too young to die. I think are you sure there's not a misunderstanding, or is there anything I can and the Grim Reaper just kicks the body again and goes, I don't think it's a mistake. And Summer looks down and finally sees what she looks like and goes, oh, no. What happened?
That you did. Like
and the Grim Reaper goes, look, I don't know. I just collect souls. I don't keep track of why someone dies. My job is to just take you and we move on. It's that simple. And Summer goes, I don't want to go. I don't this.
I have a question.
Go for it.
I feel like Summer's a curious gal.
Maybe.
So if she hypothetically it looks at her body, was she stabbed, shot, hit with a baseball bat, like poison? Do we see any visible wounds? Like, I'm curious.
Yes. Also, just real quick, because Joe said it. Yeah, the Reaper is just basically, I just work here, bro.
Really? couldn't tell.
Yeah. Look, I just thought it was a funny comment. Okay.
No, I love it. I love it.
Um. And at this point, the Grim Reaper is just kind of like, just whatever, just read the pamphlet and we can just move on, okay? But the thing is, though, as the Grim Reaper is talking, we see that the noise of him and the rain and all of it is kind of getting muffled out as Summer looks down at her body, getting a better look. But at first she kind of like looks away because she sees that there are she sees the blood around her mouth that has been slightly washed away from the by the rain, and it takes her a moment to breathe and start to process what's going on. And she sees, as she's slowly looking down, from her head, that there are marks around her neck, and that from her clothes as well, it looks like that her jacket, among other parts of her clothing, have been ripped or torn. And she also sees the full pool of blood that is surrounding her in her torso area. But it's as she tries to get closer, she also feels that her body starts to what's it called? It starts to kind of like waver, and it almost dissipates. And
wait, what's dissipate?
Dissipates, like disappear.
Okay.
Yeah. Evaporate, maybe, is another way to put it. And we see, as she starts to get closer, that the Grim Reaper grabs her by the hand and is like, I wouldn't do that.
Why not? Sorry, I definitely put myself in Summer's shoes for a second.
No, you're fine. We can actually use that. She could have a pause as she looks in surprise that the Grim Reaper grabbed her, and she actually goes, why not? And the Grim Reaper's like, clearly you didn't read the pamphlet and you just looked at the pretty pictures. You're a ghost now. If you try and interact with a body, it's a natural thing for it to try and possess it. But as a dead body, that's not going to turn out well for you as a ghost or your body. And your body was instinctively trying to retreat, but you wouldn't listen to it.
Can I ask a question via Summer? Like, can I be Summer for a second?
Go for it.
Okay, if I'm a ghost, why can you grab me? I just want to piss the Reaper off.
You see somehow the eye holes of his skull start to like squint and glare at you. It was like, I'm the Grim Reaper. I collect souls and take them away. I wouldn't be that good at my job if I couldn't grab or touch or interact with any of you souls.
You know, that does make sense.
Yeah. And guess what? I'm giving you these warnings from personal experience.
Oh! Were you a person once?
No, I was a skeleton first, and then I decided to just take this job.
Hey, you could have just been conjured up into existence. Now I know that the Reaper is real. What else is real?
Read the pamphlet. Okay, forget it. Okay.
Oh, okay. I'll read the pamphlet. I won't just look at pretty pictures.
Oh my god. Okay. Look.
Do I age when I'm like a ghost though? Like I'm curious.
It's like vampire rules, okay?
Oh, okay. We can continue now.
Okay, yeah, sure. No, I mean, we're continuing. It's the story at this point. Do you have questions? Because I see the question marks before we jump into anything further.
Yeah. This is chapter 1.
Yeah, this is like the prologue-ish kind of thing. But yeah, are you feeling the vibe now, Laura, with everything?
So I'm like, I think I'm getting it.
Okay.
But I feel like I'm just putting myself in Summer's shoes, and I'm just like trying to annoy the Reaper.
I mean, we've already established your questions and stuff as her dialogue, and your mentioning her being inquisitive has also been incorporated. So I don't see.
Guess so.
So it's fine. I need some water. I'm hiccuping.
Okay.
Where were we? I was like, okay, fine. Look, the whole point right now, is this is my job because no stream pause for a bit on my end. Oh, okay. I was like, I haven't dropped any frames yet. Anyways, the Grim Reaper goes, look, this is my job because as one of the first few people who died and got a little curious on what would have happened, this is what happened both to my soul and body. And that's why I'm trying to make sure people like you don't get a little curious and then do something dumb. Okay? That's the goal.
Okay. Whatever.
I can hear her rolling her eyes. Is that okay? Do you want to just be a skeleton that is walking between the living and the dead? Because you could do that too. I won't stop you. If you want to do that, go ahead. Go right ahead.
What's my other option though?
You could go to heaven or hell.
Okay, but where am I going?
I'm not the one who decides that. I'm just the one who makes sure we don't have a situation where we have skeletons and zombies, okay?
Okay, but listen. I was murdered and no one's even found my body yet.
Okay.
I'm just supposed to pass on peacefully without knowing who went to town on my ass?
I was gonna have him react to that, how you phrased that, but then at the same time, I don't think he's the type to like focus on that.
Nah, you don't throw a curveball.
Oh my god. Well, you see what the Grim Reaper's his attempt at rubbing his temple, you know, like pushing the skin together, but there's not, so it's just kind of like making that noise of the clacking of the bones against each other. Do you want to play Nancy Drew or something, or and be like, I solved my mystery, I know who killed me, okay, moving on now? Is that what you want to do? Is that what you want to do? Get your fun out?
Yeah, but you're gonna join me.
What?
Yeah.
You do realize I have like time constraints, right? I have other people I need to take, because the more I talk to you, the more they might doing something similar to you, because I'm not there to give them a pamphlet.
So let's get a move on it.
Oh my god.
What'd you say? Huh? I mean, I could do it by myself and maybe mess something up and, tip the balance of life and death and, all that fun stuff. Or you can help me speed it along and I don't mess up the balance of the universe. I'm fine with either.
You see the Grim Reaper put out the cigarette on his wrists and go, I'm too old for this. Let's make a move on.
Yippee!
And before they go, the Grim Reaper gives Summer's body another kick. Like,
Why the fuck you doing that? Leave my body alone. She's already bleeding out.
I think she's bled out already. I don't think there's much more.
I think there's always more. You know how much blood is in our bodies?
Yes, I've seen crime scenes on the daily. Yes.
Oh yeah, you do.
All right, fine. Let's figure out who did this already. All right. Can you remember anything about your life, Miss?
About my life?
Yeah, a name. Anything, or just like I don't even know who you are. Okay, you're just supposed to be one of the clientele. It's supposed to be a quick thing.
You know, it sounds like you are like smuggling me to sell me when you call me clientele. I wouldn't call the clientele. Just so you know, so you don't like make people think they're getting like smuggled to be sold.
I'm the Grim Reaper. I don't think that matters.
That's the my advice, okay? I'm gonna pause. I figured out how to help, like actually make it so I'm helping you. Just treat it like theater.
That's fine. No,
Is that okay?
That's fine because I'm doing this as like an improv thing of like theater improv thing where it's just like I'm yes-anding you. So I'm just.
No, I used to do. I was part of an improv club. Anyways,
okay.
All right. So.
Oh, by the way, by the time we're having this conversation, they're flying around, or floating, and I'll say this: the Grim Reaper is not acknowledging it as they're flying through buildings, as he's just trying to like just hurry this up, and it's up to you. It's up to your choice of how Summer reacts or notices this.
Okay. All right. Okay. Wait, so the Grim Reaper can fly? Well, I didn't know that.
He's basically his spirit's still in his dead body, so it's again he's in between the living and the dead, so he could interact with things to a limited extent, but he also it at this point it's like he can fly and phase through things.
Oh. Okay. So is there like just one Reaper? Like you're the only Reaper alive? Well, that's a bad phrasing.
What?
Like only one Reaper in existence, or like are there multiple Reapers? I'm just asking the Reaper question.
Are you curious about this? I at this point I think you do want to become one of us.
I just think it's interesting. I like imagine you die and you're like, holy shit, Reapers are real? Like that's crazy.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then like your entire life they were just mythical creatures and then now they're real. So like of course I'm gonna be curious. Yeah, I might be dead, but it doesn't mean my knowledge has to be.
Okay. There are others, but I'm the one known as the Grim Reaper because apparently everyone likes to fuck with me, and they get annoyed and say, why don't you smile more? Why are you so grim? Why are you so sad? And that's why I'm the Grim Reaper, okay?
I just think you're sad because you don't have friends. And I don't mean that in a rude way. It's just like, you know, your friends are kind of long dead, and then you're sad about that, and you're lonely, and you just want someone to talk to.
Do you remember anything about your past life at this point?
Okay, alright, my name's Summer.
Great.
Alright.
That's a start.
Can I continue?
Go.
Interrupted me.
Oh my god.
Alright, so, my name is Summer. Alright, I am a female, obviously. I am 28 years old. I work a full-time job, 9 to 5, obviously. Live in New York. But I was raised in North Carolina. But don't tell anyone that because it sounds cooler when I say I'm from New York.
Why is this your dating profile? Okay, whatever.
I like long slacks on the feet. I'm kidding. All right. You know what I like to do? I like sewing. I like making clothes. I like designing clothes. That's what I want to do for a living. But right now, I'm just working a boring 9 to 5 job that pays the bills. That because I got a degree and I'm just doing that, you know. But I want to do stuff with clothes. Just anything with clothes. That'd be
Okay.
the dream.
Well, I'm sorry that you died, okay?
Oh right, I can't do that anymore. Can I like be your personal like fashion designer? Cause what you got going on is great, but like, what if we like changed it up so you seemed a little more welcoming whenever people die?
You see that the I'm gonna just call him Grim. Grim pulls out another cigarette, and you can see that he pulls out what looks to be a makeshift looking object, and he starts to run his bones against it, and it does a flicker, and you hear uh screams and wails as a flame comes out, and he lights a cigarette.
So that's an interesting way to light a cigarette. Um,
Yeah,
what the fuck was that?
it's all the souls that wouldn't shut up, so I had to put them somewhere else.
Oh, okay. So I have like friends if I like were to go there, so I should keep talking. You asked me if I knew anything about my life. I was telling you what I remembered about my life.
I was trying to hope that there would be, I don't know, information of like, well, I had these rivals or enemies, and then they really didn't like me, so bing
No,
bang boom, we
everyone loved
figured it
me.
out. Are you sure about that?
Well, clearly not. But I thought like I got along with everyone. Actually, okay. So, all right, let's talk about my relationships with people. Okay, so I had a girlfriend, but then she cheated on me, so I broke up with her. Right? You know, whatever. Definitely cried about that for like 3 months, but it's fine.
I,
Um,
okay, great, yeah.
and then there's my best friend.
As you're
I lived with
saying
her.
this, the Grim Reaper is just finding the closest chair or couch to just lie down on as he continues to like heavily take he's like burning through the cigarette.
I'll try and keep it short. Okay, ex-girlfriend cheated on me. All
Okay.
right, with unknown woman or male, actually.
Wait, how do you know that they cheated if you don't know who it was?
Well, they told me they felt guilty, and they told me they cheated on me, and then I dumped their ass.
You go, girl.
Thanks. Oh my god. Okay, thanks. I'm so glad you're on my side because I don't know how old you are, but like men used to cheat on women so much, and it was so normalized. So I'm glad you're on my side. You're very modernized.
I look. Yes, I'm old, but I have to have these conversations. Yes, I know how times have changed.
I am proud of you. Do you hear that enough?
No.
Well, I'm proud of you, okay? I know I can be annoying because I talk a lot.
As you're saying this, I just imagine Summer just getting overly friendly now that she's complimenting him and like hugging him, or like doing that thing where you're like rubbing
she's
his
like,
cheek of like, oh, you're so cute kind of a thing.
she's definitely really all up close and personal, but she hasn't like touched him yet. She's just very close.
Okay, so it's like that aura of she wants to, but she's trying to respect boundaries.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That.
Okay.
So she's like up close, and she's like, what was he saying? I forgot.
I'm proud of you. Something.
Oh yeah, you probably don't hear it enough, but you know it must be a lot of hard work for a like for you to be just a reaper in general. And I know I can be a little annoying because I talk too much, but like you're doing a great job.
Thank
You're a
you.
great listener.
No problem. No problem.
I feel like you're annoyed with me.
I'm just tired.
Oh, you tired?
Yeah.
Gonna take a nap?
No.
Oh.
Well,
Do
yes,
you
but
sleep?
no. I want to.
Wait, but like, do you sleep or do you just never sleep?
I'm physically incapable.
I don't want to be a reaper anymore.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry. I'm so sorry, buddy. All right. So let's backtrack tonight. All right.
All right.
Because like, why do we need to go through all my relationships? You know, that's too much. You know,
Yeah,
I gotta.
yeah, exactly. You don't want to bring up bad memories, and besides, wherever you go, you're gonna meet someone new. So fuck that bitch, right?
Yeah, fuck that bitch. Oh my goodness, you're really for the girls. I love it. Okay, so my mom, my mom and dad divorced, and then I stayed with my dad. Um, and so I grew up with my dad. He was cool, and then my mom tried coming back into our lives, but then my dad didn't let her. So,
Nah.
Anyways, that's something maybe important to know. So tonight. Oh.
Out of character. I was just like, is that a hint or a red herring?
Well, no, because I'm gonna tell you about tonight.
Okay.
And spoiler, I run into my mother tonight.
Oh my god.
So, I'm still sad about my girlfriend cheating on me, okay? I'll admit that. As much as a tough front that I put on about her, I'm still sad. Alright, so, my best friend, Cassie, I don't know why I picked that name. Cassie and Cassie's like, we're going out, we're gonna get drunk, we're gonna find you a new person to hook up with, yada, 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 you know?
Right.
So, we go out. I'm flirting around, I'll admit it, you know? We're at a bar, we're having a good time, you know? I'm talking to this one guy, okay? But, like, I wasn't, like, feeling it too much. So then I was like, I just started talking to my best friend and hanging out with her. Because I was like, you know what? I don't need someone. I just, like, need my good company of friends. And then I'm there. We're at the bar, like, sitting and chatting. And then someone comes up behind me and they're like, Summer? I'm like, I turn around. I'm like, hello? And then it's my mother. Anyways, so my mother was at this bar. And she looks so rough, bro. Like, she looks like she's been through hell and back. Alright?
Okay.
I'm trying to remember where I'm going with this. So then, I'm like, oh my goodness. My mother looks like she's gonna, like, freaking pass out any second now. And then, she smelled like alcohol, so she probably would've. So I'm
Did
like,
you drink this night? I'm just trying to remember. I'm just trying to know how much, if you were drunk during this whole thing or not.
I was, like, tipsy.
Okay.
You know? Yeah. I don't like drinking too much because the times that I have drank way too much, I get a little crazy. I stole a car once.
I can see why someone might. Okay. We might need to expand the possible people who may have had differing opinions than you.
Anyways, so I'm like, oh my goodness, I need to take care of my mom. So I take my mom to the bathroom and like I'm like trying to talk to her and I'm like, what the hell are you doing in New York? And my mom was like, I came here to find you so you can come home. And I'm a 28-year-old woman, you know? Like I'm living on my own, you know? And I'm like, I'm not going home with you, mom, blah, 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 blah. All right, whatever, that happens. And then I'm trying to take care of her. And she's just trying to drive my ass home. So I'm telling her, so I take her back to, I decide that I'm gonna take her back to my apartment because, you know, I want to be a good daughter, and I also don't want to see my mom like die. But I'm like, I still have my own life, so I'm gonna stay out. So I take her back to like we leave the bathroom, and I see my best friend talking to my ex. Can you believe that?
You see that Grim, he doesn't make any noise, but he just does that thing where he puts his hands to his face like he's doing the Home Alone gasp. Or I guess the scream is another way of phrasing it, of like the oh my god.
Oh my god. You're showing expression. Is it genuine expression?
Look, if I mean it's a genuine reaction.
Hmm. Interesting. Okay. So, where is it going? So I see them talking.
Yeah, sure.
I'm like, well, I gotta tell Cassie I gotta go and like drop my mama off. And so then I'm going to like, and they kind of seemed like they were having a heated discussion. So I think Cassie was like, you need to leave, blah, 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 you know?
Mm-hmm.
Props to my best friend. So I take my mama home and then I come back and then I wake up.
Wait, what?
No, like I drop my mom home and then I'm dead.
Okay. You're very casual about, say, the wake up thing. Okay.
Well, I mean, like, am I fully dead right now? Like, I know I'm dead, but like, I'm still able to have a cognizant conversation with you right now.
Okay. Okay. It, all right. I'm just trying to like process the information you've provided with me about who could have been your killer. It's I don't know why, but it kind of feels like you may have unintentionally, or you just might have a few people. Just there might be a few people there that the list might have been longer than I was expecting. I'll put it that way.
Okay, who's on your list?
Also, just real quick out of character. I'm also we're doing a storytelling thing. The quick gist of it is girl named Summer dies. This is that's what the theme is of end of summer, quote unquote. And now she is basically hanging out with the Grim Reaper, trying to figure out who killed her.
Yep.
Yep.
If she doesn't, shut up.
And the Grim Reaper, he just finds some paper nearby and just grabs it and starts writing down with a pen that he pulls again from his robe that has, I was gonna try and make it like goofy and like magical and stuff, but no, it's just gonna be a regular pen.
Makes it better.
Yeah. And he says, it's like, well, let's see. You have your ex-girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay, take care, Drew. Have a good meal, and thanks for stopping by. You have your ex-girlfriend, and also, like, apparently Cassie might be a suspect at this point. I don't know. If they're talking, who knows? Maybe your mom was really drunk and she was trying to take you, and then she got a bit too drunk and didn't know what she was doing, and things happened. Who knows? Also, maybe that person you stole a car from when you were drunk once, that's probably a good suspect.
Oh, it was a dealership. Like, I stole the car from a dealership.
What happened to the car? What happened to you?
Oh, I was fine. And the car was, like, mostly fine. There was one scratch.
You were drunk and it only got a scratch.
I was safe. I'm a very paranoid driver. So I wasn't even driving fast. And I, like, left the parking, like, I literally was, like, a mile away from the parking lot. I was so anxious to be in a car. Why do you think I moved to New York City? So I could just take public transportation.
I'm also realizing I need to lower the input the voice activity, so you can hear when I'm just going about.
You sound like you're meditating.
Well, I'm just meditating on your life choices. Maybe you should do that too.
Hey, I don't regret a single thing about my life.
Do you regret dying?
I did for like a second, but like it's inevitable. You know, like I'm gonna die at some point. My only regret is that I didn't get to work in fashion.
Okay, well then just go to one of the places and then just make outfits.
Yeah, it's not that simple.
Why can't it be that simple? Why are you making it complicated?
Because life is never simple.
Well, we're in the afterlife, so it's after, so we can make it simple.
Yeah, but then I feel like I didn't earn it.
Okay, I'm gonna just tell you, walking this planet, most things aren't earned.
You work for it.
I'm really working for us to get this done. Okay, great. All right.
Oh, I also have a brother that went with my mom. He hates me.
Your brother. Okay, I was like, I was gonna say, don't you have? I was really expecting like you're really focused on the clothing thing. I was really expecting you had like this rival kind of thing.
Oh no, I didn't even make it in the clothing industry. You think I have a rival with fashion? No.
I don't know. Maybe you joined like a sewing club, and then there was that one catty girl that was just like, "I'm better than you," and then you did better, and then she said, "I'm gonna fucking kill you."
It's the fashion industry. Everyone's catty.
Well, that's my point.
Then we have a list of like 30 more people.
Again, that's why I said the list is longer, but I was kind of...
Yeah, but like no fashion person's gonna murder anyone.
Do you realize my job is seeing people off and then hearing them complain about the people that... Look, usually the people that kill you are just the ones that you least expect, because guess what? That's how that works, because you probably weren't prepared.
Okay. All right.
Are we focused on like the solving this murder thing, or are we trying to just help you get an afterlife career in the clothing? Because look, whichever. Just let's go.
I mean, I want to know who murdered me.
Okay.
So I can know who I gotta fight when they die. Can I like haunt them for like 5 minutes? Is that like a possibility?
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Whatever. It's fine. Yeah. Go for it.
Can I pause for a second? I have no clue where I'm going with this.
Yeah. That's fine for the pause, because I wasn't sure if you're trying to like have a thing where it's leading to what's it called? She's going to realize... Okay, there's two options I can see off the top of my head. One is we're talking about these people, she realizes this is the prime suspect, or two, we just start going to visit all these people to see what they're up to, because and try and figure out based on that. Or we could also speed up into their pun not intended, dead ends. So then they end up at her own funeral, and then we can do a situation where we also get to play other roles as they do eulogies and reacting and stuff, and then Summer and Grim can see how they're reacting and get a feel of like, it seems like they're not actually that torn up about her being dead, kind of a thing, or like, this seems like an act.
We can do
that, or we can also go to a thing where they're like, wait, let's go back to the body. Maybe the police have found it and they're going to start doing investigations, and they can figure it out from there based on the.
That's what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Let's go like back to like the bar, or like go back to the body and like follow police footsteps too. And,
Okay.
like, go to the bar, see if there's any hints. Cause we was how did I die? How did she die again?
It's unconfirmed yet, but there was blood around the mouth and marks around the neck and throat, and then there was a pool of blood that seemed to come from the torso area, and clothing seemed to be torn and ripped. So it wasn't a clean one hit and then dead. It looked like there was a bit of a struggle at the very least.
Struggle. Okay. Well, so okay. Actually, we'll skip to like the funeral.
Okay, you want to go to the funeral?
Yes, but I'm gonna think for a second. The murder had to happen between dropping her mom off and going back to the bar.
Right.
So we know that time frame at least.
Yes.
Okay. Funeral!
We are now at the funeral where everyone is dressed up in various black and dark clothing, and because there was the mention of her wanting to go into fashion, there are clearly some people who it looks like they're there in designer wear / possibly they are a designer and trying to show off their designs at the same time.
I see.
And we'll you could also give input of things. We're setting up the scene. There could be the family there where the dad is clearly torn up by the whole situation, and it seems like the way you described the mom is also, but the brother is he doesn't seem that torn up, but more of he's trying to show empathy and console his mother, because the way I imagine the description is the family got separated, and
I got the good life.
well, also because the brother was raised by the mom, he's going to be on her side and look at the other sibling as the one that left the mom, kind of situation.
Oh.
And we'll say, you know what? We'll say Cassie's there with the ex.
Oh! What a bitch!
Well,
why are they so close as soon as she's dead? What a bitch. Just kidding, it was all part of the plan.
oh my god. And maybe you can overhear it's that they're quote unquote consoling each other, kind of the thing.
Consoling each other very physically.
I mean, they might, but also that's a very different kind of side story thing on those websites that will get us banned.
I'm projecting, don't worry.
I'm sure you're imagining. It's fine.
No, I'm projecting. There's different.
Okay, fine.
I don't care about that.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
anyways, there's those, and we'll say there are various people that she went to college with or worked with, and also maybe there were like a few of, because I mentioned the design stuff, there are a few like people trying to break into the industry that are there. Maybe some of them succeeded or at least broke through and have made a career out of it, while others are struggling to achieve something, kind of a thing. And we can now go into either of us, or I can just do it where we basically just play a bunch of characters and them giving their different speeches about what summer meant to them.
Let's do the speeches, because I have no clue what's going on in my brain anymore.
That's fine. We're solving the mystery as we're making it up.
You're gonna decide the killer at the end, because I don't want that responsibility.
All right. Well, you say that now, but then you're like, no, I know who did it, as I start to try and reveal it.
No.
Oh my god.
I like surprises.
Okay. Also, just let me know if you have a hard cutoff time, so if we need to, we could wrap it up or do a part 2 kind of thing.
I'm good.
Okay. The only reason I'm benching is because we've got an hour in, and who knows how long this can take.
I don't know, maybe we speed it up a little bit, because I'm gonna start getting tired at some point.
Okay.
And then you're gonna have sleepy lore, and you're gonna be like, where did all her fucking energy go? And I'm gonna be like, it's past my bedtime.
And then Summer fell asleep, and then the Grim Reaper just took her away, and then the story's done. The end.
But I thought I couldn't fall asleep when I'm dead. She can't fall asleep.
No, I mentioned he couldn't fall asleep, and you were like, I don't want to be a Reaper anymore.
Yeah, I did.
So that's why I'm like, Look, I might be getting tired too eventually, but also I'm gonna remember those little details.
I don't. So thank you for remembering for us.
Yeah, that's kind of important when you're trying to tell a story. And meanwhile, we see now that we're at the funeral, that Summer and Grim are there in attendance, and I was gonna say that if you want to give a description, but Summer has made a new I don't know if you want it to be a full new wardrobe or a new robe for him to use at this occasion.
Yes! New outfit!
Do you have something in mind?
Oh. Okay, well, first of all, what was his... It was just like a black robe before, right?
Yeah, because it's typical Grim Reaper look.
Yeah. No, he needed some color in his life. Just a little bit, right?
Okay.
So we added some, like... but we didn't want to go too crazy, so we added, like, some dark blues, you know? I thought that would, like, really make his very sunken eyes pop, you know? I thought it would make it pop, and then I made sure to give him a lighter so we wouldn't hear those screams anymore, and it's attached to his outfit so, like, he won't lose it. And then I also added, like, a pocket for his cigarettes. I didn't, like, change too much because, like, you know, you still gotta remain true to him, but, you know, I modernized him a little bit and added some color.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you were gonna also do other things of like, and I made it more of like show off his bod more, so that we did a little alterations here and there.
Baby steps. Okay? I can't.
Gotta warm him up to it. Okay, gotcha. Also, as we're at the funeral, you also see Grim in his new attire, and he also has a phone call or a phone where he is you can hear someone clearly upset with him yelling at him. It's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know this one's taking longer than intended. I know. I am sorry. I will. Yes, I know. Stop yelling. Okay. Okay, fine. Yeah. I'll talk to you later. Okay, great. Bye. And he hangs up the phone. I was like, all right, we're here. Anyone you notice seems a little off or a little weird right now? Are we just gonna hear them talk about how great you were?
Grim, did I get you in trouble?
We're far past that. Let's just, I'm committed to this, so let's figure this out for you.
You committed! Oh my gosh, that's something
Yes.
you never gave me. Anyways.
I'm not your type. We both know that. Stop it.
I don't know.
You can see him kind of open jaw, like, what are you doing?
You could be, you know? Anyways.
Yeah.
It's a joke! Oh my gosh!
Yeah, but also he's going like, there's an age disparity I feel uncomfortable with.
But like, we're both dead and over the age of 18, you know? We're both dead.
We're at your funeral, Summer, please.
Anyways. Sorry, yeah, I'm dead, funeral. Yada, yada, yada. Alright, but, I was like, okay, me, right? So.
Yep.
My ex's name. I need a name for her.
Is there a name you don't like? So when you say it, you can have the emotion of not liking it.
Well, what's like a female version of Zach?
Shit.
Sarah. Fuck it. I know it's not the female version, but we're going with Sarah.
Damn, shots fired to all the Sarahs there.
The thing is, I don't know any Sarahs, so.
Yeah, but also Sarah's a fairly common name, is all I'm saying.
Fuck. Okay, well, fuck Sarah's, okay? Just for this case scenario. Alright. Well.
Okay.
Alright, Grim?
Yeah.
First of all, I'm surprised Sarah's here, you know? We're not anything anymore. Second of all, she's here with Cassie.
Uh-huh.
Did you see this coming? I feel like you saw this coming.
You talked about them talking when you broke up. I don't know what you're...
Yeah, but like they seemed like they were like having a very heated argument.
Yeah, but also it's like... look, I'm sorry to say this, but sometimes there's a thin line between hate and love, okay?
Fine. Anyways.
Okay.
So, they're here together and they're holding hands.
Are you more upset about this than the actual murder?
Right, sorry. I need to focus up, alright? My brother's here, which I'm kind of surprised. But it seems like he's just here because, you know, we're family.
Yeah.
He's a bit jealous that I went to live with Dad and I kind of got the better life because Mom went a little cuckoo. Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot to unpack that I don't want to deal with.
No, let's not. So, let's continue. My mom's here. She's bawling her eyes out. That bottle of water is not water, it's vodka, by the way. You can tell. My dad's here. He's not crying. But if you see, his eyes are red, so he was crying.
Oh, that sounds about right for a parent who lost their child.
Yeah, but like he never cries.
Okay. Well.
Like never. Even when Grandma died, he didn't cry. Well, at least I didn't see it. Anyways.
Okay.
Then those girls were in like my fashion design class.
Uh-huh.
The one with like the blue scarf.
Yeah, the one that's like 20 feet long, yeah.
Yeah, that one. She's a bitch, okay? She thinks she's better than everyone else, but she's not. But, she's not the murderer because she can't even, like, lift her own sewing machine. Or
Wait.
so she said.
What?
Like, she can't even move her own sewing machine. too heavy for her. So like she couldn't have murdered me. But she's the one that hated me the most in the class.
Are you saying you could take her to fight? Is this what you're saying?
Yeah.
Like, okay. Okay.
Okay. Those are, I think, the important people to look at in this case.
Okay.
All right.
So right now we have 3-ish people, it sounds like.
Who are the 3 people?
Well, I'm gonna just say your brother probably is one of them on the top of the list.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, well, we're not gonna try and unpack it more than we need to. I said 3-ish because 2 of them are a pair, so we're just gonna put them together because they probably, if one of them did it, the other one's like complicit. So, or who knows? But you know who I'm referring to.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, look, I know you said don't count the person you said you could take in a fight, but also, who says they were the one who did the killing? They could have just had an accomplice who did it. So,
Right.
you know, you know,
So you know, you could not know.
well, if any of those seem likely after we're done here, we can follow one of them in particular, or we can try and figure something out. Maybe we can start rummaging through their stuff, I guess. Look, we've already gone this far. We might as well break more rules.
We can go through their stuff.
Burgos.
Yeah, so like we can touch stuff.
Yes, but if we try, but don't get too close to the body, or else you might accidentally possess someone.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it was really bad if you try and possess a dead body, because the body is already dead, so it doesn't work. But if you've watched movies, you should know this.
Hey, the movies could be wrong.
Yeah, but they got some things right. Also, hi, Ray.
Hello.
Hello. We're telling a story about a that is the theme of the end of summer, so we are telling a story about a girl named Summer who died and is hanging out with the Grim Reaper trying to solve her own murder.
I have no clue where we're going with this.
It's fine, because you also usually in murder mysteries, they give you barely enough to try and solve it with mixed hints. Also, wait, what is that? Is that a stereo? Oh my god. Okay. I just noticed that her emote is the sexy vampire that everyone's hot for blowing a kiss.
You know what he reminds me of? Wait, what's his name again? The sexy vampire.
I was gonna say
Baldur's Gate?
Asterion, but I don't know if that's accurate. I just know it starts with an A and then ends with like Ian. Asterion? I assume that's what it is. Ray, if you're here, tell me if that's right or wrong. Asterion. Yeah. Astarion? Astarion.
Okay, wait.
Thank you,
He
Beans.
reminds me. I'm gonna find this for you.
Okay. While you're looking, that gives us time to like try to figure out motives and other. Well, we already have the motives. Potential hints and stuff. But I was gonna.
Okay. Have you?
Oh my god, you're dying already.
All right. Have you ever seen the like any of the Barbie cartoon movies?
I don't think I have, because my brain went to Toy Story when you said that, and I was like, that doesn't seem right.
Okay, I'm gonna DM you this. I need
Okay.
you look at him
Yeah.
and then look at him.
Oh my god.
I can't get it out of my head.
They just both happen to have white hair, and you're going that.
No, No, they're the same person. I
Have you played
swear.
Baldur's Gate?
Yeah.
Okay,
No, I
fine.
haven't. I meant to say no.
Wait, what? That's a very different answer.
Like they just look alike. Supposedly they're both sassy, too.
Okay.
Like super sassy.
Yeah, well, a lot of people are. Okay, fine, whatever.
This is the crossover we needed.
No, I don't need this in my
Yes,
life.
I do.
Oh no, what are they gonna do? Have a sass off?
Yeah.
Uh.
Like who's better?
All right. Also, fuck it. I'm gonna download this photo and then I'm gonna post it and then say this is one of the designer people.
I just think I just can't get it out of my head. I don't know why. Like I know they don't look that alike.
Okay, as long
But
as you acknowledge that.
But in my brain, they're also identical. Beans, do you know what I'm talking about?
I downloaded the PNG. Where did it go? Anyways, what I was gonna say is okay. There it is. This fucker is who Laura's thinking of, and I
Preminger! That's his name. I forgot. Preminger.
We'll put him here.
I'm ruining everyone's sex appeal for
Astarion.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
I don't know either. No, I think people they've already made the decision and they are hot to trot for that vampire, even though I don't see it.
He see, I can't see it because he reminds me.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Granted, I haven't played the game, but just from the first appearance, I'm like, I don't feel it. Anyways, so I was gonna just do some quick things of like people doing their eulogies, being Googleizers. I don't know if anyone's gonna get that reference because I'm old, but it's a Zoolander thing. And we'll have it where, okay, we're gonna have whoever the fuck is from the Barbie movie be a designer, and he's going to be one of the first people giving a speech. And he's like, I knew Summer when we went to those designer classes together, and she wasn't always the best, but she always tried her best. As you see him open a fan and fan himself, and it has his name embroidered on it, like he's trying to make it into one of those like where the brand's name is on every piece of clothing, to be like, yeah, this is the brand, you're gonna buy it just because it has the brand name on it.
Ugh, I hate that.
Look at that man and tell me he wouldn't do something like that.
He would.
Exactly.
Don't hate it though.
Fair enough. And he fans himself and goes, if only she had more time to keep trying, and then maybe she could have broken into the scene. Anyways, it's such a tragedy. So any of the sales that are happening of my clothing line will be used to be donated to a cause that I know she would have cared about. Thank you. And he starts to go and pull out a also embroidered handkerchief with his name on it.
What a dick! Sorry.
You're fine. No, I was gonna say you could say that as Summer, and it's not like other people can hear it aside from Grim.
What a dick!
Yeah, I don't like him either.
I'm glad we agree on something.
Look, we can agree on some things. It's just you have to understand This is the longest I've interacted with anyone besides my other Reapers, okay?
Am I cooler than the other Reapers? Can I know that at least?
Well, you don't yell at me like they do, so yes.
Why do they yell at you?
Because I've been on this mission for over 2 months.
Oh, okay, well that's my fault. I'll admit that.
Look,
But like, have you had fun?
moments.
Moments? But like overall, have you had fun?
Thank you for the new outfit. It's nice. It has pockets.
Yeah, it does have pockets! And a built-in lighter.
Yes, it does. Also, hi, Ratty.
Wait, like ratty?
Yeah.
Hi, sorry. I don't know. I think a pterodactyl took my body over for a second.
You're fine. I just wasn't sure how long you're gonna make those noises, so I didn't say anything.
I'm done.
Okay, perfect.
I mean, I could go for longer, but I'm done.
Okay. Also, hi, Ratty. We're telling a story about each brain cells merged into one. Yeah, you're fighting for the brain cell right now. We're telling a story that Laura picked the theme of end of summer. So, of course, when you think of end of summer, we're doing a murder mystery where a dead girl named Summer is working with the Grim Reaper to figure out who killed her. Because that makes sense.
Yeah.
And we're currently at her own funeral.
It makes a lot of sense. I really like it.
I'm good.
I like the concept.
Wait, huh? I guess. Look, this
What
is...
are you confused about, Ratty?
I think it was a lot to process that we're telling a story about a girl solving her own mystery murder. And her name is Summer for end of summer.
Bro, if I were to die, I would want to solve my own mystery. Like who else is better to solve your own mystery? Like,
did you just wake up, Ratty? Are you okay?
it's okay.
Okay.
I'm also barely alive.
I mean, yeah, it's a mood. Also, just a heads up for people watching. Ads are gonna happen in like 5 minutes, so just a heads up. I mean, like, since like 3. Yeah, you should eat. Eating's important, or you'll still die, and then you have to deal with the Grim Reaper, and that's not fun. Unless you're Summer. And then...
I'm kidding.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry, I had to make a joke.
Oh my god.
At least once. You know me and my flirtatious tendencies.
Oh my god. It's fine. It's fine. And after that the douchebag leaves the stage, the no, I didn't sneeze. I was like a goofy laugh as I was thinking that the next person to give a speech is actually a duo, because Cassie and Sarah walk up onto the stage.
What are they doing together?
It's like, ow, 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 ow. Summer, stop hitting me. I know you're upset, but stop hitting me.
I'm more than upset.
I know, but still. You don't have to hit me, okay?
I'm sorry. You're right. That's not fair to you. I'm really angry.
Yeah, I know.
You know, my therapist told me I needed to learn how to control my emotions better.
Well, just look, you could have your emotions, just also like make sure they're directed at the right person instead of, you know, if you're mad, you hurt the people that are there for you.
Oh, you're so sweet, soft.
Wait, what?
You're softy deep down, Grim Reaper.
Look, I already know you want to like haunt the person whoever did this, okay? So I'm just saying, like, instead of like, you know, attacking me, you haunt them, and then you haunt them for like 5 minutes, and then we go, and then happy ending, I guess.
Yeah.
Look, I don't have to deal with my emotions that often. I just have to acknowledge other people's. Okay, so let's figure this out.
All right.
Okay, thank you. I don't know if we want to do this together or if one of us is just gonna play both Sarah and Cassie.
Oh my gosh. Let's bounce off of each other. Let's make this as chaotic as possible.
Well, like the rest wasn't already, but okay, here we go.
No, we could be more chaotic.
I know we can, because you're a gremlin and you love it and you thrive on it.
I'm just sleepy.
Yeah, and you're still more gremlin than I could ever be.
Alright. Let's do this, bitch.
I'll just say, as they're doing this, they're also still holding hands the whole time.
I'm gonna murder someone. I'm gonna murder someone. Okay, don't worry.
Okay,
I'm just getting into character.
No, I know. I was gonna also say as a grim, I was be like, okay, yeah, I know. Okay, it's like, remember, remember, we're trying to solve a mystery, not cause another murder. Okay, just a reminder. Just, you know.
Can I murder as a ghost?
I'm not gonna answer that question because what you do, I don't want that me being held responsible for it.
Fine, only because you could be held responsible for it, I'll behave.
Okay, great. Thank you. All right. And as the two walk up onto the stage holding hands still, I don't know if you have a preference on who you want to voice, but I guess I'll do Sarah.
Alright, I'll be Cassie, the fake best friend.
Do you want to switch it? We could switch it also.
No.
Okay.
I'm angry. I don't care.
Also, I'm trying to remember, I don't know if this was said or not, if other people know that they broke up, or if it was a thing that they broke up and then everyone else, unless they were close, didn't know about it, kind of thing.
I'm gonna say people didn't really know about it, so then people are just like, oh, okay, whatever. I don't know.
Okay.
Am I explaining this well? I don't think I am.
No, you're fine. And it's just like, so people, it will change the kind of like looks the two of them get or not, kind of a thing. And Sarah goes, it's like, as some of you may know, that Summer was my girlfriend that I loved very deeply, and she brought a lot of love and amazing things into my life, including her best friend who's here with me on stage, and she's here to help get me through these trying times. I may not have always said it, but Summer was very important to me.
It's okay, sweetheart. I can say a few words while you calm down.
Thank you.
So
also, just real quick, sorry, is that I was gonna say, like, room whispers of, like, you never did say who she was cheating on with you, right? You know, it was just, you didn't know for sure, right?
I didn't know. I think I know now.
Okay. Sorry. Just what? Okay, maybe they were fighting because they didn't it didn't go as planned for the breakup kind of situation is all.
You think?
Okay, fine. This is why I don't try and express emotions and stuff, okay? It's been a while. Anyways, back to Cassie talking, but also you can see in the background the two of them, Grim and Summer. Grim kind of shrinking away as Summer's yelling.
All right. As some of y'all may know, my name is Cassie. I have been best friends with Summer since we were kids. We moved up from North Carolina together.
Oof.
Yeah. They go a long ways back.
Oofa. Oofa doofa.
I know. Um. So. Her and I wanted to get out of North Carolina and just change our lives completely. And she is the one that taught me how to do that. I never thought I would have a life without her because she's always been there. She's given me so much. She gave me a place to stay when I couldn't pay rent. She introduced me to the love of my life, which I know is a messy situation that I can explain to people if they would like. And now she's gone. And I don't know what I'm gonna do without her. That's it. I don't know how eulogy actually goes. This is.
I mean, for eulogies, it's not like there's a set way of like. It's the Oscars, and you have to say this with a set time.
I don't know how they work. I'm just here.
That's fine. We can end it there, and then they both walk off, and you can hear like a bit of murmuring as people go like, wait, what was that part about the messy? Wait, what was it about asking questions? Like, wait, what was that?
Yeah, close friends only.
Okay. Weird. And now we'll get to the family giving their speeches, and then we can go to something else, or like Summer and Grim kind of like starting to like inspect people's belongings and things, are like trying to overhear conversations between people. And we have I don't remember if you gave them any names for the family members.
Nope.
Okay. I'm just gonna say he's Pa or some shit, because if Pa is just like he's putting his hands gripped onto the podium and just really gripping it, and he goes I'm not always the best with saying how I feel, but I miss my baby girl every moment, because I feel like I didn't say how much she means to me. And I'm hoping that wherever she is, she's in a better place, and that she knows her pa loved her even if he couldn't say it. And you see Pa just standing on the podium, not saying anything, and you see a single tear run from his eye.
Oh, wait, that's actually so sweet.
I remember the details you mentioned, so that's why I'm using them.
Man,
if he never cried even at his mom's funeral, well, maybe he can let a single tear for his daughter.
God damn, a single tear.
Anyways, thank you for being all here for her, so she knows all of the people who cared for her are showing it, including me. Thank you. You hear him choke up a little as he grips the podium a little harder until he lets go. And just walks off stage.
Damn, Gran! Did you see that? He cried.
Yeah. He really loved you, even if he was in his toxic masculinity.
Man, that's all men in this world.
Yeah, I know. I know. And yes, I know that includes me. Yes, I know.
Yeah, you do. Look at you being knowledgeable and everything. Aw, I'm so proud of you.
This is your moment, not mine, or your dad's moment, so let's focus on that.
Yeah, he's already over it. See? Look at him with the toxic masculinity again.
It's such a weird scene.
Oh my gosh. Alright.
I really want to see how you want to characterize the mom.
Fuck, bro, she's just a drunk. Like,
Oh,
I
she's
don't
just
know.
drunk?
She's just a drunk, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, could you give me a name of the brother? Because I don't want to just keep saying brother.
Alright, his name can be...
Or I can come up with a name also.
I was trying to think of a name of a season, like, you know, like... But none of them match with males.
Yeah, that's the reason why I didn't feel like Summer was that much of a male name.
It's the only one that could work for a male. Alright, what about... We'll just say Atlas, you know?
Atlas,
why,
okay.
why is that what came to brain?
I don't know. I don't
Atlas.
know. Atlas. Okay, so the mom is in a drunk stupor right now.
Yeah.
As she is trying to get on stage, but the brother is the one who has to hold her up and guide her. And
That's embarrassing.
Well, I mean, you've already characterized her as also being drunk enough that Summer had to try and take her to Summer's apartment, I guess. Because if you're in New York, there's no way you're affording a house.
Yeah. Indeed, that's how it is.
Yeah. And we have, what's it called? Summer, or Atlas. He's about to grab the mic, but then what happens is, Summer's mom grabs his, like, I didn't have enough time with her. She took care of me before she left. She cared about me. She was taken away from me too soon. And she starts to look specifically at Paul and glare at him. Is like, this is your fault. This is your fault. This is why she's gone and never coming back. And we see Atlas grab the mic and go, thank you, everyone. Hold on, let me fix the voice because it's still in the drunk stupor. Atlas is speaking and he says, like, okay, this is, you could clearly see our mother really cared about Summer. And he's trying to, like, come up with words, but the mom grabs the mic again and is like, I'm not done yet. And she is walking around with the mic, and Atlas is trying to chase after her. And she said, she should have listened to me. She should have known better. I know what's best. And she's like circling around, and the wire is starting to from the mic is starting to wrap around her as she's like spinning around in a stupor, and she falls over as the wire catches both of her legs together, and you just hear like the what's it called, the sound of the mic falling on the ground, and like the feedback where it does this kind of the screech because she also got closer to the speaker system. And as that happens, everyone starts to whisper more, and as Summer's mom passes out, Atlas is trying to like untangle her and everything, and then you can hear that the mic cuts out, and then that the host or funeral director is like, okay, thank you everyone for being here. We will now hold services, so please follow me for any messages and things for us to remember Summer by, including her favorite foods and drinks. And as everyone is getting shuttled off, you see that Atlas, the mom, and Pa are still all there, and Pa is just there taking it in and just shaking his head as he walks off, and you can hear the mom yelling. It's like, that's right, you always leave, you always walk away, you're not enough of a man, you couldn't take responsibility. The only women who ever loved you always leave your life.
God damn.
So do the only thing you're good at and leave.
God damn. Shots were fired.
Look, if you're gonna tell me this mom is a drunk bitch, she's gonna become a drunk bitch.
You're going all out with it. I didn't expect it.
Well, look, I know people think I have a cute uwu design, but also you could tell he's damaged and he knows how to go for the throat.
Noted.
Yep. So yeah, if you ever fuck with me, I will know the thing that will get under your skin and tell you exactly the worst thing you want to hear or wouldn't want to hear. So, you know, that's just a message for everyone. Anyways. Let's see. We're nearing 2 hours. How are you feeling right now?
That was a good time to ask me that question.
Wait, what? Now is a good time or not a good time?
Wait, right when you asked me, I was yawning.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was just like, I wasn't sure if that was intentional or not, but yeah, okay. If you're...
No, it was good time.
Okay, good time.
I was like starting and what?
This is all pre-planned, I knew it.
No way. You're telling me it's not 100% natural?
Oh my god. No, there's too much scuff to know it's not planned, because I would never want to plan all this fucked up stuff.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. But yeah, so if you're feeling a little tired, I think we could maybe get to the part where maybe at the, I don't want to call it after party, but like the, it's not, what is the, not concession, but you know, the thing after the funeral procession. No, I don't know if that's the right word.
I don't know, because the funerals I've been at have been like really weird.
Okay, but you.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say you at least know what I'm talking about. The thing afterwards, like after everyone has gave their speeches and things, there's like that little thing after where people are probably like reminiscing and talking as there's like a bit of like snacks and drinks and things like that.
I think I know what you're talking about. See, the only 2 funerals I had the opportunity to go to, because, like, funerals I would go to, everyone lives out of the country, like my family was.
Oh, sure.
So, I've only been to 2. One of them, I got there late. Because I,
Oh.
like, got off the plane to the funeral.
Oh, boy.
And then the other one, I got kicked out. That's a story for another time.
Yeah, it is. I'm kind of starting to wonder if the mention of I stole a car once is also based on things.
No.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I want to steal a car one day, though. I thought that'd be fun. But, like, not actually, in-game.
Eyebrow raised if I could do this with my scuff model.
No. I'm actually kidding. I don't want to steal a car. I want to buy a car with my own money and be financially stable.
That'd be a good idea.
I know, right? Isn't that, like, a great idea, bro?
Yeah, it'd be a good idea. It's just, you know, the economy and shit.
Okay, let me, like, hope and believe
Is that too
that I
real?
can.
Yeah. Look, it's just gonna work out. VTubers are just gonna pop off, and then we're gonna be able to afford the dream car that is from 20 years ago because it's used, and that's the only one we can afford.
I just want something that takes me from point A to point B.
Oh shoot, girl, I'll take care of you. No. Anyways, back to the funeral.
Okay.
But yeah, because I was gonna ask if you're starting, since you're the EP on thing you just did, just make it very dramatic where Summer and or Grim have started to piece it together on who it was and reveal it at the the get together, or have them either revealed or confess.
Oh. Just figure it out when we get there.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to know if you're just kind of like, yeah, I got like 30 more minutes in my energy tank, or
I think I have like 30 more minutes. Actually, let me pee and we'll see how the energy tank is. Can I pee really quick?
sure, I'm gonna put it on well, I'll just keep talking and hanging out, and you do your thing.
You start plotting out the story.
I'm still
pissed.
I'm still trying to figure out because all we have are motives.
I don't know.
You can also possibly choose.
No, I like being surprised.
Oh my god.
I've been trying my best.
I know.
Right?
I am teasing you.
Listen, I'm usually the yes and in improv. And I feel like I just took the other role today, and then now I don't know how to continue with it.
You edited so much. I don't. What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
The yes and role, because the yes and is also agreeing but adding something, and you added a lot.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going pee.
Yeah, go pee.
Alright,
Go
before
pee.
I piss my pants.
Yeah, bring the mic. I mean, what?
What?
What? Yeah, go pee.
Okay.
Anyways, hi chat. This has been a fun, weird one. I don't know if Laura has a headset she can take with her and hear the stuff as I ramble, but you know, I'm having a good time, and I hope you're having a good time too, as this is not only is this improv where I'm trying to figure out where the story is going, I have to figure out who done it, because you know the solving the mystery is kind of important, and I'm trying to figure that out now. Anyways, so I hope you're all doing well, because it's Friday. That means the weekend's coming up, and you deserve to relax and have a good weekend. Oh my god, I didn't realize how much I have to vamp on myself. Oh my god. But yeah, this has been a fun and loosely coherent story. It's more about the personalities than the actual story. Well, I mean, there's a story. It's just I don't know if we gave any like actual like concrete who did what. Uh, anyways, so I think I've decided on who did it. I think I have. Yeah, I think I have.
Hi.
Hi. Oh my God. Oh no. I'm caught. Oh no. Hi. Hello.
You caught? What did you do?
Don't worry about it. Anyways, I think I know who did it.
You think you know who done it?
I think I do. Do you think you know who done it?
No.
Okay. Yeah, because I feel like you're intentionally going brain empty, as in like you could be thinking, but you're like, no, I'm gonna spend more energy to not think.
Do you think I want to think after spending going 8 to 5, working, coming home, speed running my schoolwork, and then being here?
Thank
You
you
think
for.
I want to think? I've got enough today.
You picked a murder mystery, so I don't know if you're actually trying to solve the murder.
Well, usually I would be, but like I'm like in the murder mystery, and I kind of want to be surprised today.
So instead of being like, oh, I'm in it, so let me figure it out, you're like, that means even less reason to figure it out.
Well, I'm the dumb main character, you know? How, like, sometimes there's always that dumb main character? I'm not.
Oh my God. Anyways, let's see how well I can execute having the person confess or be revealed in 30-ish minutes to let Laura go take a nap or sleep or whichever, or they're both.
I just need to, like, not talk for, like... I need to disappear, you know? And I'm just gonna stop talking. Because then I'm gonna ramble, and then I'm gonna talk... I said... Okay.
You're fine. Yes, I understand. You do you, girl. Anyways, at the
Okay, we can, like, rummage through their stuff. We can listen in on their conversations. We can do, like, a little mix of both.
yeah, um, we get to the after ceremony, and
Yeah.
as people are doing their things or interacting, we'll focus on the three-ish groups, and at first we'll focus on the designers, we'll call them, and the designers are all kind of in their own world. Huh?
Mm-hmm. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
their own worlds where they've actually basically all set up shop there, where they're displaying their things, trying to actually sell their stuff and trying to remind everyone it's like, this is going to help pay with funeral costs, so every bit helps, remember, kind of a thing. And you I guess Grim is going to be like, they're not gonna, none of these people are actually gonna give the money, are they?
No, they aren't. They're selfish.
Yeah. Well, I think they're selfish, but also I think I'm starting to think that they probably weren't the ones, especially if you said that they couldn't even lift a sewing machine. And if they're that desperate to try and sell their stuff here, I kind of have a feeling they probably don't have the money to have a murder plan.
Listen, they might be bitchy, but they're not murderers. I can at least know that.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to take anything off the table until it seemed for sure, okay?
I get it. I get it.
Okay.
I appreciate that because, like, what if it was them and then I'm blindsided and I never find my murderer?
Exactly. And I was thinking maybe your brother had something involved, but seeing how your mother reacted, I'm starting to have my doubts.
Okay, how come?
Well, for one thing, as much as you and your mother don't see eye to eye, she cared about you, so even if your brother did try to get rid of you, he probably would know how much that would tear away at your mother and also your father. And also, well, look at him right now. And you see him constantly taking care of his mother the whole time. Look at that. He looks tired and he might be resentful of you. But if you really think about it, taking care of your mother looks like a full-time job. And not just a full-time job, it's a thing of a 24/7 because she's not in control. And if he's taking care of her constantly, I'm not sure how much he could actually do something like this. Because I don't know if you were overhearing him earlier, but he was talking about how he can't believe his mom or your mom got out of his sight for one moment and ended up where you were. So it'd be kind of hard if he was still in North Carolina. And so right now I'm kind of looking at two people. And I think you know who the two I'm looking at right now.
Yeah, these bitches.
Yeah, those bitches. The thing I'm trying to figure out which one or if it was both of them.
And why? If they wanted to be together, they didn't have to murder me. I could have just been depressed. It's fine.
Well, maybe we should get a bit closer and figure it out by seeing if there's anything that they left or are going to say. Also, I'm just realizing I'm making Krim whisper this whole thing. I know it's because he's trying to be more serious, but also I'm like, I think I'm getting tired. Also,
Yeah.
so
A murder mystery is hard to do on the spot. I didn't realize.
just a teeny bit, but I'm having it's fun. It's just realizing
It's
that.
just difficult. And then it doesn't help that we're both getting tired.
Yeah, I think the other thing is we were kind of doing a few bits, and when you need to also do things like give reasons and clues and like stuff, those are kind of harder to, like, you need to put those in or else you're kind of just like, all right, what am I gonna work with? But it's fine. It's fine. I'm having fun with this.
I am having fun with it.
Okay. So then Summer and Grim get closer to the two. And you can hear Sarah under her breath going, it's like, why did you have to say all that? Why are you always making such a big scene? Why are you like this? It's, oh my god. We agreed we would just show up and show our condolences, okay?
Okay, but did you not see the eyes that her father was giving us?
Okay, well, maybe don't bring up that, then they can talk to us about it. Because maybe bringing it up is just bringing more attention to it. You know, this is, look, I'm glad we're talking about this, but why do you have to always make a scene? I know she saw us the night she died, okay? Why? I look, I love you, but also stop putting me in these awkward positions. You look, I know I didn't do what was always best, but you also telling me I needed to show I actually cared about you, and you yelling about it was why do you? Oh my god!
Listen, okay, if you didn't put up the whole front of you're crying so hard you can't even speak, I wouldn't have panicked. You were supposed to take the lead.
I, well, sorry that I actually was trying to show emotion, because apparently that's the thing you wanted from me. It's to actually show things. Oh my. Okay, okay, okay. Let's just get through the rest of this, and then we can just move on with our lives, okay? Okay?
Okay.
Uh, and,
Mm-hmm.
uh, did you have something in mind, or you're just...
I don't know. I'm going with the flow.
Alright. And as, this is going on, we see that or with Grim and Summer getting closer, um that they get closer to them, and I was almost gonna mix up their names.
Sarah and
Cassie.
Cassie, yeah.
Sarah was like, stop being on your phone so much. Like, if we're trying to be respectful, you're bringing attention. And Cassie gives a annoyed look and puts her phone face down onto the table. And what we see is we'll say that in the pamphlet there was how-to things, and including that was how to possess objects. And what happens is Grim and Summer possess the phone to start scrolling through it and like looking for information. And what happens is starting to go through the different text messages and things that we see that Cassie was messaging, what was it, Sarah, about how she is tired of being the side girl, you know, the one that is the secret, while she's being told that Sarah loves Cassie so much and all that, and that she wants her to like make a decision and finally make it where she wants to be the girlfriend and not this thing that she's just embarrassed to hide and show. And as they're continuing to go through the messages, they see that Cassie was also messaging Summer at the night of the murder, and Cassie was messaging Summer saying like, "Oh, I saw you leave the bar with your mom. Like, are you okay?" Also, Unholy Wabbit. We are currently doing a live improvised murder mystery where a ghost named Summer, because we're doing a theme of end of summer, is trying to solve her own murder with the Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and then so yeah, saying like, "Where are you?" And we see that what's it called? Summer has like, "I just dropped off my mom. Hey, I saw you talk. You were talking to Sarah. Can we talk about that?" Um, and we see them like sending messages back and forth about like where to meet, and like look, Sarah saying, "I can explain." And as this is going on, we also see what's it called, flashbacks of the two of them growing up, because yeah, you said they're both from North Carolina and like they knew each other as kids. um and we see just these brief moments where Summer's starting to remember that there was those times where Cassie had hints of resentment
Ooh.
that have been building up as a child. And even though uh, Sarah's life, or not Sarah, Summer's life wasn't perfect, that she still managed to make more of herself, because there were those things where she managed to leave North Carolina before Cassie was able to, because I don't know if we specified, but I was going to say Cassie didn't actually move to New York, but was actually visiting Summer, and wanted to congratulate her for like starting to make it in life, kind of a thing. Um, and there was always those times of like, "Oh, look at you, you made it. You're in New York. You're in one of the fashion places. You always wanted that. You managed to leave our small town and make something of yourself. Look at you." You know,
Sorry.
no, it's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. Like I said, you're allowed to make those remarks and react. She goes, you know, "Got to hear it from all your family. They're so proud of you. So proud of you." "Oh, me and Sarah? Oh yeah. No. I know you two had a falling out, and it was just me trying to talk to her, because I'm sorry that it happened, but it was just, yeah. Every time you're in the spotlight and I get to just watch as from behind." And as this is happening, you can see that this is where they're walking in the rain, and Cassie.
Sorry, I keep getting them confused too.
That's fine. is starting to show her pent up frustration as she balls up her fists, and that she actually is behind her back, holding some scissors, but they're specifically the scissors from Summer's fashion, or what's it called?
We'll just say fashion class.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, her fashion class. And the reason it wasn't planned at all, but it was just that frustration all building up, and the reason why the bruises before anything happened, or before the stabbing, was her just lashing out and scream about all of her things that she hated her quote unquote best friend. And I was like, you were always the person people seemed to care about. Everyone wanted to see you succeed, and I was just there to see you and support you. You're the one who everyone wanted to root for. And what did that leave me with? Nothing. But I'm gonna fix that now. And she's also making it a note to rip and tear her clothing, as she saw that as Summer's hopes and dreams. And we also hear, it was like, and now your girlfriend is now going to be mine, because if she won't make the choice to choose me, I will.
And now,
No, that's fine. I just want to know what you're saying. As in a huff, Sarah is standing over the body, and it happened so quickly that Summer couldn't process it. And we see that by the end of it, she just walks away, as also the with her screaming all these things and being upset, it's not overheard because of the lightning and thunder and the rain blocking everything out in the alleyway, and everyone being more concerned about themselves than what's happening around them. And as Summer is piecing this all back together and remembering what happened, Grim sees her realizing this and says to her, I know this is probably all a lot to take in, and I'm sorry.
I'm just confused. Like, she really hated me that much? Like, that's kind of crazy of her. I mean, she did murder me, so maybe she is crazy, but like, well, she is crazy, but like, don't you think, like, if you, like, hated someone and you didn't want to be second to them, you wouldn't follow them to the same exact city you were going to? You know?
Yeah. I don't think she was really thinking by the time it all happened.
She hated me.
I'm sorry.
My best friend, my entire life, hated me. So not only did my best friend lie to me, not only did my ex lie to me, my best friend lied to me. All right. It seems like something went on with my mother and father that I don't know about because my mom's pissed about something. Supposedly, I'll figure that out eventually. Well, actually, I'm gonna be dead. I don't have much more time here. I'm so
Yeah.
confused. Did everyone in my life lie to me?
No, no,
Don't lie to me.
no, not everyone lied to you. Just because one person is bad does not mean everyone is out there to get you. Look.
I know not everyone's out there to get me. Come on, if everyone was that obsessed with me, there'd be a problem in the world. But what I'm saying is, like, there's a good amount of people that have lied to me.
Yeah, well, people are dumb.
True.
And like you said, there's not much time left because either you have to go or the other the other reapers are going to probably come in soon enough. You have been here longer than you should have been. But if we're going to break a few rules already, how about I help you break a few more to get...
What are we doing?
Well, now that you know who did it, what if I show you a different pamphlet? And this pamphlet is the... They're getting really dumb. It's gonna be like, quote unquote, like forbidden techniques and stuff of like... things of like, so you found out who murdered you. And here's how to get revenge, kind of things. And if you want, I'll let you have the fun of like describing how it goes, of it showing things like possession or overwhelming guilt or anything else you want to think of as a ghost, and have that be the confession, how the confession or the reveal, because it is Summer doing it, so I'll let you do what you want for fun.
Alright. I want the option where she just hears me talking to her endlessly and she can't get me out of her head because I'm talking and talking. And I'm not necessarily making her feel guilty, but I'm driving her insane.
Okay. You're basically saying, I don't care, or I don't even think she could have guilt, so I'm just gonna just have it be in her head.
Yeah.
Okay. So is there things you want to say or have Cassie react in a certain way to...
You're gonna be Cassie.
Oh my god.
It's your turn to be Cassie. Because, I feel weird if I'm not Summer.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, I was gonna say technically you do both if you wanted.
Do you think I have the mental capacity for that right now?
No, because we're almost at the 30 minutes, so...
Exactly. Let me do what I have the mental capacity. You are Cassie.
Okay, go.
Cassie. We're gonna be goofy with it, okay?
I was like, who's Casper here? Okay, let's do this.
Cassie.
Yeah. What? Why are you talking to me like that?
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was like, why? She's kind of like muttering to herself, like, why are you talking to me like that? And you see that Sarah is like confused. I was like, what do you... I'm not saying anything.
I know you did it. Summer. I know you heard. You can't get me out.
It's like, no, I won. And you can hear Cassie start to like speak louder and louder, and Sarah get more confused and start to like, at first try and like get to her, but slowly back away, kind of a thing.
Hey, Cassie, are you sure you won?
I'm at your funeral. I'm the one who's still standing. I won. I have the life now.
Yeah, you might be alive, but you were never living. Come on. You
Shut
didn't
up.
win.
Shut up.
You lived in my shadow because you could never make a name for yourself. You even followed me to New York. Didn't you want to break away from me? Why did you follow me?
No. This is not how that's supposed to go. I'm the one who is the one that gets to celebrate. I'm the one who is the winner. And you see as she's standing up, and the people are starting to like both either back away or like get closer. As Cassie's continuously raising her voice and just getting more unhinged.
I'm gonna whisper to the Grim Reaper. Hey, Grim Reaper, throw her phone off the table. So the evidence will just, boop. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, okay. You're doing great. You're doing great, sweetie.
Yeah.
You're doing great. You're doing great. He does a thumbs up as he does like a quick swipe with his hand to make it drop on the floor, and do something also where you know what? There's also going to be a thing where the phone starts to play a recording that Cassie did.
Like a voice message she sent to like someone.
I was gonna say for herself, actually.
Oh, for herself?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like, I did it. I finally did it. And you can hear like the sound of the pitter patter of rain because it just happened. It's like, summer is finally gone. This is the best day of my life because that stupid bitch is no longer here, and I got to do it with my own hands. Finally, I'm taking control, and nothing she can do matters anymore. And as that's playing, everyone is like shocked and gasped, but instead of Cassie trying to like break the phone or anything, she just looks at everyone. It's like, that's right, look at me, I'm the center of attention now. That's right, look at me, notice me. And as that's all happening, we'll have it where say, you stupid bitch, and the mom, still drunk, but tackles Cassie. You took my baby away. And they're fighting and rolling on the ground as the Atlas pulls away the mom, but the dad grabs Cassie, and he's just crying now. Just like he's not saying anything, he's just crying.
Aww.
And it's moments where Cassie just seems to be still reveling in it because there's no more secrets anymore, as the police arrive and are taking her away. And Grim says, well, I don't know if this makes you feel any better, but at least you found out who did it, and they're going to pay for it in some way. So, Look, we had our ups and downs, but I'll say this much. Out of all the people I've had to meet in this job, you're definitely one of the ones that had the biggest impact on me.
Damn!
Yeah.
I have to leave you now? Like, am I ever gonna see you again?
Look at the pamphlet again, and he shows the secret, the hidden techniques things of like how to get back to Earth kind of thing. Look,
I knew you liked me.
maybe this job's a bit lonely sometimes. Okay, don't push your luck.
What'd I say the first day? I think you're just grumpy because you're lonely.
Do you want me to just call the rest of the Reapers here, or like, look, don't push your luck, okay?
I'll behave.
I doubt that. But
I am gonna come visit them.
I know you will.
Can you come visit me too? I'll make you a new outfit.
I know. I was like, okay, well, we'll have pockets.
Always.
Okay. And as we see this, them walking off, there's both the mix of the sirens of from the cop cars, but also the other Reapers starting to chase after Summer and Grim as they're just casually talking, and do that cheesy thing of them like going to credits, is that this opposites are living the quote unquote their best afterlives.
Yeah, we are.
And scene. And that is the story of End of Summer Whodunit. Unless we want to try to come up with a different name.
I like End of Summer because it's like, I don't know.
No, it works. Yeah. And that is the story, and I hope you enjoyed the weird, wacky ride we went on.
I did enjoy it.
Well, good.
Did you enjoy it?
I did, and the ad break is happening right as we finish the story, so that was perfect timing.
Yippee!
Yeah. But yeah, that was really fun. I'm glad we did this and managed to make a coherent story, because I was really going, I don't know if we're ever going to get to the murder mystery.
I don't know. Okay, so like I used to do improv, but it was comedy improv, and it was short.
Yeah, you did short form.
I did short form, so I was like, I don't know what I'm doing here. And then I kept doing bits, and I was like,
that was fine. I was just more. That's why I was always trying to give the out of like they're no longer doing the murder mystery. They're just being a weird buddy cop thing.
yeah.
Which it kind of became anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, it felt right how it happened.
Yeah. It did.
But yeah,
Sounds delusional. Yeah.
you do sound like you're slowly becoming sleep deprived, if that's what you're asking. Yep, there's that yawn yeep kind of thing. But
What do you mean yeep?
well, I was like gonna say yelp and sleep together, so I just did yeep. So yeah, that is this episode of 2-Bit Tales. I had fun, you had fun, and if you ever want to do this again sometime, just let me know.
Aye, aye, Captain. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, like I said, I'd be happy to have you again, and maybe we won't do murder mystery, and if we want, we could do something you're more familiar where we could just do like a prompt and then it's just a bunch of like short scenes.
I think that would be better for my brain. Like just a series of short scenes.
Yeah. Well, maybe we could do kind of a mix of the two where that since this was a long form thing, we get one suggestion kind of, or you give a one suggestion, take or think of one thing, and then it's a kind of a rapid fire kind of a thing, so they could all be based on the same theme or something, or one the previous scene informs the next one kind of a thing. So they're kind of like a bunch of like mini events happening in one universe.
Okay.
Yeah, just giving some ideas. But yeah, I won't keep you much longer, but as the guest, I will ask if there's someone you want me to raid.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. Do you want to... Alright, I'm gonna ask you what you prefer. Do you want to see someone who's probably crying playing Valorant? Or... I don't know. There's a lot of people live right now. I don't know who to...
On a Friday night. But you didn't give me any other opportunities of Valorant crying.
No.
Is that what you...
Oh, there's someone doing an affiliate birthday thon.
Affiliate birthday? Huh? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, spread the love. So if that's the one you want to do, just let me know who it is. Maybe also just give me it on Discord so I make sure I type the name out correctly.
Actually, no.
Nope. Okay.
We're gonna raid someone we both know.
Okay.
Because I said so. Wait. Ready? Are you ready? Oh my goodness, we know this person.
Okay, yeah. As soon as I saw who was streaming, I was like, okay, I know who it is. Okay, sure. She's having her 24-hour thing.
That's another reason.
Yeah.
I said. Well, that's another reason why I kind of wanted to do it. Because I saw the, 24-hour, the 1 year.
Yeah, so that's a good person to raid.
I think so too. What's your raid message?
I don't have one. I need to make one.
We can just say happy 1 year. And then... well, if you're subscribed, you can use an emote.
Yeah. I was gonna just say like end of summer raid.
Oh, end of summer raid?
Yeah.
Okay, end of summer.
And then let me find an emote.
Raid.
Okay, I'm gonna use this emote because it's derpy, but also I think it applies because we are sleep deprived now.
Oh, I can't use. I'm not subbed. That's okay. I'll use the bleh.
That works too.
All right.
All right. Thank you everyone for being here. Hope you have a good rest of your week. And again, thank you again, Laura, for being a guest. Everyone, show her love.
Thank you for having me. Good night.
Bye bye, everyone. Also, is there anything else you want to say before I get raid?
FBGM.
What?
FBGM. That is all.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I got it right now. Bye.